while we screw up our audio and visual. We are back, and we are better than ever with the amazing Mark Simmons. His name is spelled correctly this time. Thank
Oh
you.
man, look at y'all. Won't he do it? Won't he?
Well, hallelujah. So look, Mark, man, you was in the middle of telling us how hard it was coming up because you started in the game with so many hitters.
A million hitters, dog.
Man, how was your psyche then when you went to a stage and you knew you had to go up in or around these hitters? Was it natural because you was used to it, or was it like kill game time because you knew that this was competition to the next level?
Dude, it made all of us the comedians we are now, where all of us would come in and just destroy your spot because, dude, at any given time you was following heat. and you didn't want to be the one looking long-headed who bombed.
Long-headed.
Right, even though that might have been what happened that night. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of these younger comics in Chicago, they like doing more of the mainstream. They're like up in Zanies and Factory and doing them spots on the north side. But dude, we were strictly south side in them battle rooms.
Yeah.
Where, dude, when you walked in, like the waitress would look at you like, you better be funny tonight. Like, bitch, you better get my drink right.
You better definitely get my drink right.
Right. So not only did you have to deal with the morality crowds, but with the comedians, as soon as you walk through the door, the other comedians were snapping on you.
You.
What we do,
Yeah.
So you had to have your sword out at all times.
At all times. Hey, that's amazing because nowadays I go out and only a few comics can take the roast. A lot of them are really sensitive, and that was not the game back then.
Let them have it.
Like it's our right to let them have it at that point, correct?
Right, because dude, like when we was coming up under Kenny Howe, Schofield, George Wilborn,
man,
Heyman, Sonia D, Sharif,
man,
Diane Corder,
he,
Dion Cole, Corey Holcomb, Jeff B. So, dude, all them would let you have it, dog. Like I remember many nights riding home, doing my little guest spot and little 10-minute spot at one of the shows, and Kenny Howe and Tony Schofield cussing me out. I didn't think I did good. Hey, man, that wasn't shit.
Wasn't shit. Terrible.
Than that.
Lousy.
Right, you gotta come better than that.
Hey, but it made you a room record. It made you the rebel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
First time all of us did Comic View, all of us was ready. We was battle tested. So we rolled out to LA about 17 deep from Chicago.
I remember that was the first year. I didn't go. What year was where would y'all at when you went there? That wasn't New Orleans. That was Atlanta.
When New Orleans came, I had already taped Comic View twice by then.
Right.
I did like when I did LA, that one to me was okay. But the next year when we did Atlanta, that's what put my name on the map when we did Atlanta.
Yeah. Now that's the Atlanta was amazing, but I didn't get to go see that.
I did the doo-doo knocking at the door, Joe. After that, I was traveling the country.
Yeah.
Because everybody knew me and I could get booked places.
Yeah, with that one joke.
Yup, that one joke put me on the map, dog.
Hey man, so do you see there being another show out there that could do comics the same way nowadays?
But see, it's so different now because comics don't even need the TV show. You got the internet,
That's true.
you know, and you could, but see, a lot of them internet comedians they not ready once they get in the clubs.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's easy being funny in front of your phone,
When you're the only one laughing.
right? And see, they judging it on views.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could watch it for 2 seconds and cut it off, but that's a view.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as opposed to you in the club and people looking at you. So when they get to
Right.
the clubs, sometimes they ain't ready.
Hey, but you know that's the game though, and I've seen that when I first got back last year. Um, in the game where I seen a particular internet comic really popular, sold the place out 3, 4 nights in a row, but bombed each night.
Right.
You know, and you
Because
know it was my realization was the week after that I saw a mainstream head hitter go to the same club and only 12 people show up all 5 nights. And
right,
it's like, how does that happen when he killing? He getting a standing no in front of 12 people, and this guy can't even get 10,000 people to laugh, and them his fans. You know.
right, because his fans is used to what he do on the internet. You know, he might be playing a character, doing them little bum ass sketches or whatever, but but stand up a whole different beast, dog. It's an art. It's an art.
Mhm.
You know, making them funny little YouTube videos and this and that. Like I'm the side chick. I'm the side dude. You know, ain't no art to that.
Yeah, you can't argue. Yeah, you're right.
There ain't no art to that, dude. It's an art to
Yeah.
walk on that stage, just you.
Hmm.
And the power of a comedian is, dude, we making the crowd laugh when we want to.
Hmm.
Every time you hit that punchline, that's you telling the audience, okay, you can laugh now.
Hmm.
You can laugh now.
Right.
That's the power and the art of stand-up comedy, man.
Yes, it is. So, Mark, tell us, what is there a thing from your past, like your childhood, that you could say that you've done that you're proud of that led you to say, man, I'm gonna be a star? Uh, for instance, when I was younger, I hosted a talent show because my teachers in grade school wanted me to. I didn't know why they wanted me to, but they knew that I was funny enough to do it. And when I did it, it was amazing, right? So I
Right.
knew then I had something. I didn't know what I was gonna be, but I knew that. Is there something in your childhood that you've done that was like, man, I'm gonna be a genius?
I can't think of what, but I knew that I was gonna be a certain type of performer. Like when I was 7, I went to this day camp, St. Bernard's day camp.
Mm-hmm.
I was too young to go, but all my aunts and uncles were counselors there.
Oh yeah, you had to go.
Right, so and it was right down the street from my grandmother's house. We were staying at my grandmother for the summer, so she was like, y'all going to day camp there." So, dude, as a kid, I used to love James Brown.
Oh yeah.
I could dance like James Brown real good. So
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the day camp, they was having a talent show. So one day they was playing, you know, they was rehearsing that day, and they was through on James Brown, dude. And I jumped out there and snapped.
You start hit with the good foot.
It was a dude dancing, and I came out there dancing with them. They were like, "Oh, this gonna be the show." They're like, "Tonight, you gonna dance with them. When you hear the James Brown, you come out, blah, blah, blah." So I'm like, I'm sitting there, I'm sitting in the audience, my family there, my mother and them. And this was the intro. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the clowns. The clown. And dude, I would not go out there. The dudes was calling me to the floor like, come on, little man, come on, come on. I just kept shaking my head, nope.
Not to the clown.
Because my nickname was Marky Boy. They're like, Marky Boy, get out there. I was like, I ain't part of the clowns. I'm James Brown. I'm not the clown.
I'm not a clown. James Brown is serious.
Right. So I always knew I was going to have I wasn't just going to fall for nothing. Dude, they was like, the clowns. I looked around like, I heard the James Brown playing. I'm like, that ain't the music for the clowns.
That ain't no clown music. That's James Brown, bitch.
Right. I'm like, I am not going out there.
Hey, you have never been lousy there. You even from jump, you've always been an unlousy.
Right.
I see that.
I had a certain standard that I was.
Because my goofy ass would have been out there like, hey, hold a good foot. Yeah.
Right. I'm like, nigga, I'm not one of the clowns. But dude, fast forward.
That's funny as hell.
To do when I was becoming a comedian.
Mm-hmm.
This back when Diane Corder, shout out to Diane Corder.
Shout out Diane.
She used to be the host at the Comedy Click, like the Click, the Club E2 downstairs. They had a comedy room.
Mm-hmm.
Fridays and Saturdays they'd do 2 shows, 8 and 10.
Mm-hmm.
All us just starting out, you know, niggas got about 7 minutes of jokes.
That top.
This iffy joke. You know, you might got one killer that you're gonna do at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Else iffy. So I'm down there with Kenny Howe. He headlining down there one night. So he tell Diane, give my boy a guest spot. And Diane used to be hard on new comedians. She ain't know. Diane was like, is he funny? All right, Kenny, I'll do it for you. What's your name, baby? I was like, Mark Simmons. And she went on stage and was like, y'all give it up for Marvin. And nigga, I didn't move. I was gonna come on stage. And Diane came off stage and kind of snapped on me like, nigga, you know I was talking about you. I was like, but my name ain't Marvin.
Right.
Like if you're gonna be a professional,
right,
you should at least know my name when you bring me up. She's like, oh, you gonna be a problem in this game, I see. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna be a problem, but if you gonna have a show, we should do it right.
Mm-hmm.
And
now
like,
you knew trying to tell her how to run her show.
Right. And she told Kenny Howe right in front of me, you need to tell your boy to humble himself.
Oh.
Right. And I'm telling you, you know, I talk my shit when she wasn't around. Right.
Hell yeah. When she leave, I'll be talking again.
Right.
But hey, that's amazing.
Right.
Hey, but y'all,
game.
Those rooms that you named, Click E2, you used to go from the Click to E2 back to the Click, right?
No,
and some night.
The Click changed, the club changed its name to E2. At first it was the Click.
Okay. But y'all used to go from there to somewhere else, right? And then come right back.
To all jokes aside.
All jokes aside, right.
Yeah.
So you used to go there the same because they had the same nights at the same time, right?
Yeah, well, the Click was only on Saturday nights.
Right, okay.
It was Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
All jokes aside was Fridays and Saturdays.
Hey, so that's dope.
You would do a little guest spot there because it was on like 22nd in Michigan. And then you run down the all jokes aside with 11th and Wabash, try and get you a guest spot there, and come on back to the Click and try and get you a guest spot there.
And now, mind you, all these places would boo you or shake keys, or the audience was just as hard as the comedians, correct?
Dude, the Click, Now they love Diane.
Yeah.
They love Diane. And anybody who had been on TV, because you know Def Jam was big then.
Yeah, Def Jam.
Dude, Kenny Howe would walk up in there, dude. You would think, well, Jesus had just walked in. Him, Schofield. Dude, even back then, Corey didn't get love up in there.
Right.
Dude, one time I was in the audience and Kenny Howe brought Corey on stage to do a guest spot. Dude, Corey went up there and took it in the face. Dude, Kenny Howe went back on stage because he was hosting for Diane, went back on stage and roasted Corey a good 10 minutes.
Brutal. The audience already told him in half.
Let him have it, dude.
That's why y'all so hardcore now, man.
You see, and then when that time I wasn't even doing comedy yet. I was just hanging out with Kenny.
Wow. So do you miss those audiences those days, or do you think the audiences now are like a little more watered down, a little more easier for comedy? Huh?
Don't nobody miss that bullshit. Go up there and have to battle the audience. Right. Dude,
do you think the audience
have battle rooms, dog? Like, like my spot. Was you around when I did Joey D's?
Yeah, towards the end, it was the beginning of ours. Like we came around,
Giovanni's.
Yeah, Joey D's was like, if you really want the bomb, that's where you go.
Right, but see, I hosted it, but they love me.
Of course.
Right, but anybody else, if you ain't come up, like Dion used to hate to do it. He like, man, I don't want to do that motherfucking Joey D's, man. They just love your ass.
And then they like roasting though too though. So if you was a roasting comic, you went up there and straight roasted either yourself, your jokes, the audience, you might can win that audience. But we was a little like Giovanni's was more like Giovanni's.
Yeah, see, Giovanni could be more like a comedy club. On who was hosting.
TNT Comedy Hook.
Right. See, Damon had them trained, but then again, sometimes they get unruly.
Man, TNT get rough.
Riddles, that late show at Riddles, back when D-Ray used to do the Sundays, like 12 o'clock show, when the whole West Side would show up. Dude, you better have your sword out.
You better kill.
If one person say something, you better burn them
real quick.
You better burn them quick and hard and keep it moving. Or they coming dead at you.
You might get beat up. You never know. And that
right, Don talking about we used to party. You ain't lying, Don. Right, because this is the House Tunes Radio. That's where I met Don on the house scene.
Oh yeah, well Don, we do a lot of house music.
House scene, young Don was on there. He probably like 15 to 16, out at the warehouse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Don the homie, man. He just came and released his album 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all check that out, man. Y'all check out the homie Don, man. That's the big homie, man. He always support.
He was always singing even back then.
Man, he one of them light-skinned brothers too.
Right, with his little straight leg corduroys and loud cardigan sweaters.
He looked like a assistant principal.
Oh, that was the look back then.
He had that Joe Carter look. That son, you need to get the class look. Oh man. So look, man, we got a 7 o'clock mix coming. We would have went to a couple songs, but it really wasn't no point because we had so many technical difficulties and we started late. So we just gonna keep on into some of the second portion of the interview, and that some of it is gonna is your career plus what's going on in the world. How has the COVID affected your career, your family? Has it? Some people say it's been a slight blessing. Have you found the blessing in it, or is it just the
Oh,
curse?
I ain't found no blessing in it, dog. It's been rough, man.
Man,
You know, I recently just had to do a GoFundMe joint.
okay.
You know, because I haven't worked since like March, man. You
Mm-hmm.
know, I got my youngest daughter. She in her last year of college, so it's been rough for me, man. You know, I don't know about nobody else, but luckily did this other stimulus package. But not only on the financial thing, but as far as dude, I ain't never been off stage this long since I
Mm-hmm.
started comedy.
Exactly.
You know,
Eh,
since March, I've been on stage maybe 8 times.
mm-hmm. So, so when it comes to that part, are you? Because there are some stages and some shows out. I just came back from Vegas. They doing shows in Arizona, Florida wide open, Atlanta's wide open. A lot of comics are flocking to those areas. Have
Man,
you
but
decided that the pandemic was not going to lead you to that, or is it just because your what you were doing with the cruise ships? You just say, "I'm gonna wait on my money to come back."
no, real dude, really, it's like some of them spots I don't want to be in. Because people ain't social distancing,
Nope, nope.
especially in Atlanta. Niggas in Atlanta walking around like the COVID never existed.
Man, it's crazy.
Man, and dude, I'm not trying to catch it.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like my sister, my youngest sister called it in March.
Hmm.
And I remember talking to her on the phone, dude, just the way her voice sounded, it scared me.
Wow,
It scared me, dog.
wow.
And and I didn't know people who done died from it. So I don't
Yeah,
want to go bullshit. I don't want to have to go to the hospital or be put on that ventilator. So and dude, everybody ain't taking this serious. So it's
yeah.
certain I ain't really trying to mess with. And on them airplanes, they packing people on the airplanes like it ain't nothing.
Man, man, I mean, you said a whole lot. For one, yes, you're right. They started putting people in the middle seats in the airplane, which is
Right.
annoying. Like, why would you? How can we social distance? You gonna social distance us from the car to the airplane, and then sit me right next to this motherfucker,
But once we get in this closed up can, we gonna put you right next to each other.
right here? That don't make no sense. And secondly, like you said, the pandemic has been it's been throwing people off because it is scary to get out here. No one's really social distancing, but you know, it's just a matter of trying to find your niche, I guess. Have you figured out maybe like writing, producing? I know you don't want to do Zoom shows, but I mean the internet is big, bro.
Feels whack to me, dog.
You don't like them?
Nah, man. I watched one dude. He motherfuckers on there eating it. I know they eating it. Cause only one they looking at is their computer, their phone. Killing.
But that don't mean you gonna eat it. You hilarious, bro. You got jokes.
But dude, it's just too weird. I guess I'm too old school with the comedy. It's too weird.
So you telling me if the pandemic lasts another 2 years,
Man, it
what
ain't.
what does that look for Mark Simmons?
I'm gonna be a known bank robber. Uh,
You gonna be like, you know what? Fuck this. Hey, give me that Christmas money, god damn it.
what did that dude say in man, that movie South Central?
Mm,
Did you remember the movie South Central?
mm-hmm.
remember, I can't remember the little one drugged out dude that was in jail. He was like, it was 187, baby.
Oh yeah, the one who was lifting that little weight. He was
crackhead. It was armed robbery, baby, or something.
Hey, that's you, huh? You said 2 years it is?
Nah, I'm bullshitting. But no, I just had to find something else to do, dog. But you know, this pandemic also messed up. Like last December, I had just signed a shopping deal for my TV show. Right? Remember the little clip I put up of me playing the game with the little kids on the ship?
Yeah, you took it down so quick. I was wondering what happened to it.
Where I get called out, I think I'm funnier than the comedian. Like once I signed the deal, I took it down.
Okay.
And then like I signed it last December, and we was gonna start shopping it to networks. Then the pandemic hit.
But see, that type of show is perfect for right now. You still should be shopping that. You know what I mean?
Well, once we get into the new year, they're gonna start back because some of the networks is starting back shooting stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of everything was shut down.
But see, you know what? To me, Mark, you look, don't get discouraged. You got content that actually is perfect for the internet. I think I'm funnier than the comedian is perfect for the internet. It really is.
We putting that on TV, dog.
No, I mean, but TV is the internet nowadays. YouTube TV is what I subscribe to at home. I watch my YouTube TV. So I watch either YouTube or ABC, NBC. It's all intermingled now.
Right. But see, I'm talking about a network deal. That's what I'm talking about when I say TV. Right.
I got a deal for you if you want to do a show with me. I got a show.
I'm good.
Come on, man. It's gonna be amazing.
Only if you wear that hat, motherfucker.
I got an amazing show. It's called
the only one watching this show is just me, you, and Don.
You don't see the other 4,098 people. They on the other station.
On what station? They on Terry's station.
They on the YouTube. We on Facebook. Don't nobody.
Oh, so it's a bunch of people watching on YouTube. Nigga, you lying.
No, there is. DJ O, tell him. Look at Don, he laughing. It's like just me, you, and our basements looking at each other right now. I'm just having a conversation with my friend.
I'm gonna take DJ O word for it.
Yeah, Dave J ain't even come in. He trying to log in. He couldn't even get in.
1 gigabyte of internet working over
here. So look, before we go to the 7 o'clock mix, it's 5 minutes from the 7 o'clock mix, and it's gonna be by DJ Frost in the building, and he's gonna do the 7 o'clock mix. What do you think about this vaccine? Do you see yourself taking it, or do you see your kids taking it?
Dude, just like I put up on Facebook the other day, when Luster products come out with a vaccine, then I'm gonna take it. That's when I'm gonna take the vaccine.
When Luster,
yeah, the niggas who do the pink oil.
Why Luster?
When they come out with a vaccine,
they must got a good reputation in your world.
Oh, nigga, you ain't never put pink oil in your. Oh, well, you ain't got no hair. Never mind.
Yeah, I do though. I put pink oil in here sometimes. I just rub it in. You see the spots? That's where the pink oil was.
Nigga, Luster products. They had all type of products for black hair care.
See, I used to do all the S-curl products or the pomades. I used to do straight pomade. Remember the pomade? It wasn't gel. It wasn't.
The Murray's in that little orange can.
Yeah, straight lock, and then you put the thing on so you could create your waves, your wave cap. You know what I'm saying?
Before that, it was a little stocking cap.
And then Bernie Mac came out with the little curl. So then I did the S curl because Bernie Mac was popular in high school.
Texturizer. That's why your hair fell out. Everybody who got texturizers, hair fell out once they got.
Yeah. I think I burnt the corners of my hairline.
Burn everybody's scalp. Everybody I know who had a texturizer back then got a bald head now.
You got a bald head now.
Yup, everybody.
So you think the people who taking the vaccine, are they gonna be victims of like Pfizer lawsuit in like 10 years, growing fingertips and shit?
I have no idea. But I know I ain't about to be first.
Would you let your kids? What if your daughter say, "I'm gonna take it"? How would you feel?
Well, I can't say nothing. They grown. My oldest daughter is 26. My next one 25, and the baby 21. So
right.
You know, I told them I would rather them wait.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I can't really tell them what to do if they decide that, Daddy, I'm going to get it. Ain't nothing I can do, but I've been trying to tell them, you know, just wait, see what happened with this vaccine. You ain't got the COVID, so you ain't in no rush.
Mm-hmm.
My two oldest daughters, they work from home.
Mm-hmm.
Don't really be around nobody. And my baby, she in her senior year of college, and you know they doing their classes from remotely, so she ain't really got to be around nobody. So you know, I told them, and until it become like a, you know, necessary, you just chill.
Just chill.
Right.
Yeah, it makes sense, man. You know, you veteran, of course. You know, is that the consensus around your fellow compadres that you talk to? Like, is that because I know that it's being distributed by the military, so I don't know if everybody in the military actually taking it, but you know, we don't hear from them. You know, y'all normally have to do what they tell you, but
most of everybody I serve without the military now. I don't really know what they was mandatory in the military.
Okay.
Oh, but you know, it could be like if you in the military and your commander order you to take the vaccine,
you gotta take it.
But to take that vaccine and you going to jail.
Right.
Right. So
wow. So look, Mark, real quick, we're gonna do our 7 o'clock mix. It's probably take about 20 minutes. You can either log off or stay on and then come back if you want to. Give them where people can find you. What is you doing next? Where can they log in? How can they give you money? How can they support the Rebel?
Well, you can find me on Facebook. All my social media stuff is Mark Simmons Live. At Mark Simmons Live, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Even though I don't even really be on Twitter and Instagram, I just be on Facebook because I like to talk shit. Get an instant response on your shit talking there.
Yeah.
Right, but my website is marksimmonscomic.com. And like I said, I just did a GoFundMe page, but if you don't want to mess with GoFundMe, you can Zelle me at marksimmonscomic@gmail.com or Venmo me at mark-simmons-118 at mark-simmons-118.
Get that money. Hey, man, legendary Mark, the Rebel Simmons, my friend, my big brother. Love you forever. We'll be back in like 25 minutes. We're going to start this 7 o'clock mix. We got to pay some bills. It's the only way the house music pay some bills. We pay some music. And since we ain't paid no music, we ain't got to pay no bills yet. So the lights might be about to go out. So look, let's make sure we pay these bills. Thanks.
I'll be back in 20 minutes.
All right, come on back in 20 minutes, and we finna hit this mix with DJ Frost in the building.
Up anyway.
I know your laptop got minutes on it. Hey, your laptop got minutes.
Down to 9%.
All right.
Why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? We know that people with underlying medical conditions over
I
the
like
age
that Michael Jackson shirt too.
but they get social distance.
Michael Jackson.
That's that shirt. Hey.
I lousy. I'll be back in 20 minutes.
All right, lousy. I don't know what happened to Dave J. He said he in the building. He texted me that he here. Maybe you got to come out and come back in, Dave.
Deadly for vulnerable groups. For more information on how you can please go to
Thank you. There you go. And he
Can you hear
gonna
me,
bring
bro?
you in during the mix. Terrible.
Man, look here, man. I've been on here listening to y'all for a year. I'm so tired of listening to them and I can't talk. What the hell is going on? Y'all selfish.
Where your ass at? Christmas shopping?
No, I'm at work.
Oh, you had to work tonight. You trying to
I'm
double
at work.
duty?
Yeah. Man, I'm double
Your ass.
duty, man. I was like, let me go ahead and get in on this. It's boring. It's boring up in my job, man. I work all the time. That's boring.
Yeah. Oh, I need to come up there and give you some parts.
Let me know. I got you.
Hey,
No, I'm
we
right down.
actually.
I'm right down the street by Riddles.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I'm really gonna
I'm
stop
Francisco.
in on you. They're right around the corner. But
Yeah.
look, we finna do our 7 o'clock mix.
That's all you gotta do.
30 minutes. Log back in at 7:25.
All right, cool. I'll log back.
All right, cool.
One step.
All right.
All right.
Peace.
Now I can't log off. What the hell?
First you couldn't get
First
in.
motherfucker won't put me on.
Boy,
Now I won't
you
even
know
take
that's
me
what
on.
happened when you got that old ass flip phone.
Man, look, man, my phone is a piece of crap. What's going on, bro? That's all for you today, man. I'm good.
Hey, he work at AutoZone, but our sponsors is with O'Reilly's. You got the wrong sponsors. O'Reilly's gonna get mad at you.
I know, right? 63, 63. Look, I don't even know how to launch this thing.
I don't know what O doing. I don't know what he doing. He just got us both on here like it's okay. You are crazy, man.
There you go, big bro. Appreciate you, man. Yep. Man, I'm listening to y'all the whole time. I'm like, this I'm typing in. I'm like, man, can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's up, Willie C. Smith? I see you in the building. Yeah, we just actually
No,
during the mix. Normally, I'll be going to get my drink and my smoke right now. You know, I was in my Santa Claus giddy up. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, I saw.
Mr. Claus, baby. Roasting Claus.
Hey, Mark, Mark said, Mark, he said, what you gonna do doing it? What you gonna do if it go another 2 years? He said, I'm gonna be a known bank robber. I'm like, well, you ain't gonna be bank robbing long if you're not. I'm trying to get in, man.
We need to be bank robbing
You
now,
probably gonna
but
rob too many banks. Right.
hilarious.
Yeah, man.
I know. Oh, this you gotta
Let me
take us
try to rock.
down, bro. I don't control this. You do, DJ O. If you get us off the screen, they won't hear us. He said. They say they hear our whole conversation. No shit. I understand that.
Well, that's the whole point of having a microphone, sir. That's what microphones do. It allows you to listen to conversations, sir.
Oh, man.
We can hear everything. I'm sure you can.
And you should. What I'm trying to do is get you an AutoZone sponsor to the House Tunes Radio.
Oh yeah, baby, come on up in AutoZone, man. Steal everything.
Oh, I don't know this. I'm used to doing one thing.
Living in the beats of house, where rhythms collide, a light switch to the soul, house music all night long, cranking knuckles, making magic on turntables. We dance violet nights in today at the warehouse, where beautiful boys and girls move to musical waves, beats born on ethereal wings, house music all night long, when dance was living and dance was love, and all that mattered was music. ¿Me deseas? ¿Me necesitas? ¿Me quieres? Soy tuya. I'm music. Do you want me? I'm yours. Do you want me? House rippled through the flesh of our bones. DJ Ron lifted us in lyrical tides. We worshipped in the sanctums of the music box and Janelle's. Lights flashing, music thumping. We orbited into space. We pulled by a force stronger than gravity, covered by the light of a million stars. And so close, we moved, gliding, bursting past our seams, feeling boundless in between. We linked and released, leading each other around the dance floor. We became the music, became the music. La música, the music, la música, the music. ¿Me deseas? ¿Me necesitas? ¿Me necesitas? ¿Me quieres? Soy tuya. I'm the music. I'm the music. Do you want me? Do you want me? I'm yours. I'm yours.
want me? Do you want me?
Citywide, dancing on the stoops was our freedom. Young ones tuned into the hot spy. BMS, kings of the airwaves, rulers of Saturday night gatherings. GCI and CRX. Boomboxes, blurred beats, transforming the sorrows of the hood into joy. To dance to house is a divine worship of space and time and rhythm and beats. House is and will always be. Will always be. Will always be.
This right here could be a big mistake. I used to think about it and hesitate, yeah. But I don't know what's come over me these days. Magnetism's insane. Don't judge these decisions I made. It's best that you charge it to the game, yeah. 'Cause I'm gonna say what I feel, do what I want, live in life for me.
DJ Frost.
I'm gonna live your life. Hey, well, I'll be living mine. Whichever road I take, trust me, I'll be just fine. You got me tempted, baby. So tempted to let you go all the way. Call me on another day. You be vibing, I'll never lie. We always try to disguise it. This feeling I can't hide, no. So tempted to let you put hands on me. Feel all these fantasies. Just want some wine. Got me tempted. That's right. Something about you that's magical. Stole my heart so casual. Even from the subtle way you said hello. It's in control of me. Seduce my mind without saying words. But I believe in everyone I heard. Think I'll take my chances, giving into your advances. Say what you want is mine. I don't need you to co-sign. You're going to live your life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Well, I'll be living mine. Hey, whichever road I take, trust me, I'll be okay. You got me tempted, so tempted to let you go away. Call me on another day. When you be loving, I'll never lie. Try to disguise it. This feeling I can't hide, no. So tempted to let you put hands on me, fulfill all these fantasies. I just want someone. Got me tempted, yeah. You got me tempted. You got me tempted. Oh, yeah. You got me tempted. Your love got me thinking. Your love got me tempted. Yeah, got me tempted. Got me thinking. I can't escape this surrounding me. I'm caught in a storm that I don't need no shelter from. Lay down on me. Let your love just fall like rain on me. Just lay down on me. Let your love just shower me. Just rain on me. Fall down on me. Let it fall down on me. Just lay down on me. Chill me with your loving touch. Rain on me. Rain down on me. Just rain on me. Shower me, just rain on me. Just rain down on me. Let your love just fall like rain. Just rain on me. Just rain down on me. Let your love just shower me. Just
I'm sitting here and trying to come to terms. I miss you. That you are leaving and might not return. I miss you. I can't stop the tears from falling down my face. I wonder how I'll make it through the days. Oh, I can't live this life without you. Baby, I miss you so much already. Baby, I miss you. And every baby, I miss you so much already. Baby, I miss you. And every I'm trying to be strong, but truth is that it hurts. I miss you. I can't stop the tears from falling down my face. I wonder how I'm making through the days. Oh, I can't live this life without you. Baby, I miss you so much already. Baby, I miss you, and I haven't even. Baby, I miss you so much already. Baby, I miss you, and I haven't even. Baby, I miss you so much already. I'm missing you. Baby, I miss you. I miss you so much already. I didn't even have it back then. I miss you. So much already. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I miss you so much already. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I miss you so much already. I'm missing you. I'm missing you. I miss you so much already. I'm missing you. I miss you. Baby, I miss you so much. And you even haven't left yet. I miss
You're in the mix with DJ Frost.
Big gang. Gang, 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 gang. Big gang. Big gang.
This is Marshall Jefferson, and you're listening to my family here on House Tunes Radio. Where words fail, house music speaks.
You save big money, you save big money when you shop the
Tired of your children? You've been spending every second of the day with
I like the
empty
damn
and
food,
tired
don't I?
heart. At Menards, we know the complications brought on us because of the COVID-19 pandemic, and we know we're all in this together. That's why we're connecting the new policy banning all children ages 16 and under from the store in Wisconsin. Get 10% off your entire purchase when you apply for a new Menards credit card. And just keep in mind knowing that your children don't need to be with you. Look, these two kids, and look how happy they are. We might just keep this policy longer than the outbreak. Come to Menards and escape your children today.
Save big money when you shop Menards.
And a big headache too.
Yeah.
We know that we're asking Americans to do a lot right now. So we're asking everyone to be selfless for others so that we can protect those who are most susceptible to this virus.
I often get asked is why should young people care about the spread of coronavirus? We know that people with underlying medical conditions over the age of 60 are at highest risk, but they've got to get it from somebody.
Social distancing is really physical separation of people.
It's what we refer to when we ask people to stay at least 6 feet apart.
Not going to bars, not going to restaurants, not going to theaters where there are a lot of people. It all just means physical separation so that you have a space between you and others who might actually be infected or infect you.
We all have a role to play in preventing person-to-person spread of this disease, which can be deadly for vulnerable groups. For more information on how you can social distance, please go to coronavirus.gov.
Cotton balls, man. Take that shit off your face.
Views, wordings, and opinions. House Sports Radio.
Hey, welcome back to the Robert Kane Radio Show. It's a Christmas special with heavy hitters, my two favorite people that I know in comedy right now, the legendary Mark the Rebel Simmons and Dave J, one of my good friends in the game. How y'all doing, man?
Good, dog.
Man, somebody called my phone. Hold on, somebody calling my phone.
It looked like your signal need to be calling because that motherfucker ain't here. Your phone is terrible. So look though, while we was talking about the pandemic, that commercial just came up, and I just had a quick question just about the new virus. Do y'all think it's a hoax that they got a new virus out, and now that they got the vaccine, all of a sudden they got the virus to come out? Or do y'all think they serious and it's mutating?
I don't know. I am not a scientist. All I know, I'm not going out to find out. I ain't gonna be tongue kissing no bitches from London.
I hope you wasn't doing that anyway.
I ain't been to London, fool, since
right. That's my point. I think Dave was
2008.
Hey man, this Santa shit hot. I'm already sweating. Look, look though, it's a lot of new stuff going on with this virus, and it's the only news that's been out. So I don't like that we dominate the world with that news. So I got some new news that let's talk about. It's also some news I saw you post about, so I know you have an opinion about. So what's up with these new letters that they just added to the LGBTQ community? Dude, I saw you post it and I looked it up and I'm like, oh, they really did add new letters to the LGBT community. And I understand, but if you added so many letters to their community, aren't you just excluding the heterosexuals?
Dude, everybody is included in that shit. Everybody is the Q.
That's true.
Everybody the Q.
Right. The Q is question. Every morning I wake up, I question, like, am I gonna get some today? Everybody's the Q.
It's everybody Q.
I ain't never thought about that. That's facts, though.
Well, so all of us should be rocking rainbows.
Hey,
What you
I
think,
like to stay
Dave?
off that subject. My son still. I like to stay off that subject. My son only 10. I don't want to be on that subject just yet. I gotta wait till he be grown. At least I know he like women first. I'm like, hold on, family. I might be saying, I'm gonna be pushing it on him. You know what I'm saying? Jinxing myself. I'm good. Next
Hey,
subject,
look,
please.
no, they said you gotta be born that way. So I don't think you can say anything that'll sway him left or right from what they say. Now it's a lot of them, so I'm with you. We ain't gonna say too much because I do have a lot of fans, and they the L's. I got a lot of L's, and I got a lot of B's. That's my fans. I don't know how many G's I got, but I might have a couple.
Dude, this house radio, you got a lot of G's.
Right?
I'm telling you. The G started house music.
The G started.
Yes.
Not the Q's, the G's.
To the warehouse when Frankie was spinning, I go to the music box when Ron was spinning. The L's and G's was running it.
The L's and G's. That's all it was back then was L's and G's.
Right. It was regulars too. There was R's in there.
So that's what we gonna be R's.
Right. All the H's, the heteros.
Hey, that's hilarious. Hey, that's funny, and it's factual. And we don't know what to do with ourselves, man.
Come on.
And Dave, he checking out. This motherfucker buying. Hey, man.
He done bought
push the fire
$5,800 worth of antifreeze.
Oh, it's too late now. Yeah,
Get ready for the winter time. He said my shit leaking. Instead of fixing
your total is
$38.93.
This motherfucker trying to do a radio show and shop.
No.
No,
you have to do it on your next purchase.
Oh, he at work?
This motherfucker is at work. Literally.
He about to get fired.
$1.07.
The district manager gonna download this shit and fire his ass.
Hey, show your customers, man. Let's see them, motherfucker. Let's play roast your customers, nigga.
Right, let's show us one of the customers. Let us roast their ass.
Let us roast your customers.
Hey, look.
Somebody try to buy an alternator. Nigga, they don't even use it.
603.
Somebody tried to buy a carburetor. They don't even use carburetors.
Hey, man, we don't make those no more.
Right.
You doing the corporate? Hey, they on the live chat laughing at you, man. Hey,
it's 703. It was 603, but you have to download for
it's amazing that we can even do this show while this motherfucker checking people out.
No problem, big guy.
But tell us,
all set, buddy.
When it comes to like the outside of the pandemic and outside of our world, there's a lot of black on black things that's still happening with the police. Are you involved? Do you see what's happening with that? Are you angry? Or do you just think black people need to step back and stop fucking around and stop doing shit for a couple months and just keep the police on their neck?
Well, dude, it ain't always people doing nothing when the police acting up.
Mm-hmm.
But most of them people who died at the hand of police was for minor infractions, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Traffic stops. It wasn't, and they was unarmed.
Mm-hmm.
So of course, I think the police tripping, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Me, you, and Dave got plenty of stories about how we've been harassed by the police not doing nothing.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
And if we were a different shade, it would never even been a problem.
That's true. Hey, Dave, I need some windshield wiper blades for an 83 Chevy.
You need some windshield wiper blades for your eyelids. That's what you need.
And he needs some armor for his head.
That's what he need.
I need some
spit shine.
I need some carburetor oil. You got carburetor oil up there?
All right, man. Have a good one, bro.
Don't y'all sell hydraulic jack fluid? I need hydraulic jack fluid for the old jack. I need real stuff.
You saying? And my customer rolling. He's like, y'all ignorant.
Hey, your customer here. This is the most ghetto show I ever
I had to go through the phone for a minute. Hey, look, man, that's what we do over here. You got a black guy in here by himself, bro. It's just gonna be ghetto. I don't know how to do nothing else. Everything hood.
You're right.
And I'm over here in Oak Lawn. I'm in Oak Lawn.
Since this is our Christmas show,
and get looted during the looting.
Hey, look, they skipped over us. They came down Chicago, skipped right over us.
Don't fuck around in Oak Lawn.
Look, he got black people working in a white Oak Lawn auto zone. They looted that motherfucker before they started looting.
They looted.
It's called inside looting.
Every time they do inventory, they loot that motherfucker.
That's right. Hey, look, that's why I said it's called inside looting.
Hey, while you in that aisle, I need a headlight for a 74 Cadillac DeVille.
Man, look.
I need the headlight to do this, not the one to do this. The one to do this.
The one that closed by open closes.
So look, man.
You got the car with an island open. The thing open up like this.
So it's Christmas time. It's Christmas season. Hey, Dave, it's Christmas time. It's Christmas season. Do you guys, for one, do you celebrate it? Are you guys in that Christmas mode, or is it y'all done bought your gifts, now it's Scrooge time? What's going on with Christmas?
Ain't no money, boss. Ain't no money.
That's why you at work.
No when ain't no damn money. No, ain't no money. The money being spent already, bro. This is money I owe. I'm working for the money I'm still paying, bro. I spent this money already. This check been gone 3 months ago, fam. I'm still working on this. It's over with. So ain't no spirit for me, bro. My kid ain't getting nothing.
I'm not gonna shop at your AutoZone. You refuse to put on your mask. I know it's slob and slime on everything close to you.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Stay your ass up out of here.
What about you?
That mean I'm making free money.
What about you, Mark? What are you doing for Christmas? Are you ready for it? Are you over it?
I'm out in LA right now with my daughters. So I'm celebrating. I just get excited for my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
If you got little girls, no matter how old they are, they like, Daddy, it's Christmas, Daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Daddy, we want this.
Yeah.
Y'all got better jobs than me now.
Real talk. And look, true story. Hey, fam, I was offended. My son asked me, I said, what you want for Christmas? He want one video game. I said, one game? That's all you want? He said, yeah, Dad, I just want one video game. I said, all right, cool. I said, what you ask your mama for Christmas? He said, she'll give me a virtual reality, she'll give me this gun, she'll give me this, she'll give me this. I was offended as hell. Like, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he didn't believe in your gift-giving abilities.
Right. He didn't believe I had no money. That's what he didn't believe.
His mama been roasting your finances.
He didn't believe I had no money.
He said his mama be roasting your ass. That broke nigga ain't got nothing. Just ask for one game. You might get the one.
She was like, just ask for one game, baby, because you ain't gonna get nothing. I don't want you disappointed. One damn game, I was offended.
Was the game Jacks?
Overtime hours and shit. All you want is one game?
Was the game Jacks? Like a cheap game you get for $1?
No, right.
Did he want to shoot the ladder?
That's not one of the dice for Christmas. He's like, that's all you can afford, Daddy. He's like, Dad, if you can just buy me a pair of dice, I'll be happy. What the hell?
He said, Dad, the game
I turned it around.
He said, Dad, the game
I can't be pleased, though.
You just got to draw it in the front yard. Cheap bastard.
Look, I can't be pleased though, because if he'd asked me for all that shit and asked his mama for one game, I'd have went off again. Who the fuck do you think I am? What the hell you goddamn mama for some goddamn game?
Right.
Well, you ask your daddy for every damn thing. So I can't be pleased. So I'm like, I wouldn't have won anywhere it went.
Dave, you just
Anywhere I go, you getting a whooping. It don't matter. Whether you ask me for one game or you ask your mama for one game, you getting a whooping.
Right, you don't be on punishment. Don't even worry about it. You don't punish.
You don't punish because you hurt my feelings.
Ain't gonna be no Christmas for you.
Right,
Ain't gonna be no Christmas for you. Take your ass to bed. You wake up on December 26th.
Hey, Dave, they said you had to go to Renner Center to get that game.
Wake up Friday.
They said you had to go to Renner Center, boy. You rented a $13.99 game.
That's hilarious.
All right, cut that game off. Daddy missed the payment. I gotta give it back.
He said you rented Chutes and Ladders. For Renner Center. You rented Candyland for your son from Renner Center.
That's what, hey, but you know what? That's what he got me last year. He got me the game of sorry. I said, wait a minute, are you trying to tell me something, you little motherfucker, you?
Hell no.
It's a great game for you. You can play it all by yourself. Sorry. I was like, you dirty son of a bitch.
Hey, man, Christmas has changed over the years. Like, Christmas is really changed, bro. Like, when I first came in the game, Christmas, like, young, the whole family, it was gifts, it was waiting. Now, Christmas, I don't even really celebrate it as much. My son gets his gifts before Christmas so he could go hang out with his people. How has Christmas changed for you guys?
Yeah.
Well,
same thing, bro. Go ahead, Mark. Go ahead.
Well, see, we still got Christmas traditions with my daughter. Like we do a Secret Santa, and we do that on Christmas Eve. You know, you open them gifts, and Christmas Day, you know, we open the gifts from each other and all of that. So we still do a tradition, but it wasn't nothing like what we was. I don't even think these kids nowadays even believe in Santa Claus.
They shouldn't, but they don't.
Right.
Man,
Dude, when I found out there wasn't no Santa Claus, I was devastated. I was like, why did y'all lie to me like that for years?
Hey, you know what though? When I found out there was no Santa Claus was the day one of my neighbors came to our house dressed as Santa Claus, a white man he had one eye missing. So we already knew who he was. We was already scared of the nigga. And you gonna try to come to our house dressed as Santa Claus. That was the day you lost me, Santa.
Dude, one of my boys told me.
Hey, look, let me tell you, I knew.
You was like, nigga, I seen your father carrying these gifts down the street last night.
That's your daddy, nigga.
Hey, look, let me tell you. I knew it wasn't no Santa Claus. The first Santa movie I saw when they were talking about him coming down the chimney, I said, I live in an apartment. That motherfucker ain't real. Ain't got no goddamn chimney. He can't nowhere else. He come to my house.
Right, wasn't no chimneys on the south side.
I knew it wasn't no.
Not one chimney.
Wasn't no goddamn chimneys. I live in a 1-bedroom apartment on the 3rd floor. Ain't no goddamn chimney. I said, if it is a chimney, he can slide right past my crib.
Oh, no, you had
to the people in the basement. I didn't get no present ever.
You had a fireplace, but it ain't had no chimney in that motherfucker.
Right. Right. See, we had a fireplace in the living room, but if you looked up it, all you saw was concrete.
Right. I'm like, man, wait a minute. How's Santa fit down this shit? I'm looking at the movie again, like he's supposed to come down this way. Is there some directions? Well, my man, don't goddamn Santa Claus, boy.
And it sure wasn't no chimneys in the project.
None. Not one.
Hell no.
Not one. Not even a chimney cricket. Whatever. Look though, so now that Christmas is almost over, as men, we don't give a shit about Christmas because we get our tie, our socks. We get to spend time with our kids. That's the main thing for us. You know what I'm saying? Y'all come by, y'all treat me like Papa, and I love it, right? But what are y'all gonna do for New Year's?
That's such a great thing. Like we supposed to love that.
That's what we wild out is New Year's. Are you gonna try to wild out 2020 New Year's since this fucking year's been fucked off? You gonna try to do something this year?
Hell no. I'm going to the local dispensary, get me some Yuletide carols, and be chilling in the crib doing the countdown. I'm not fucking with this shit.
He said you go smoke mistletoe yourself. Huh?
Everybody got on face masks.
Right. On New Year's, everybody got guns and face masks. That's the holiday you want to party on in the hood. That's
right. Everybody got guns and face masks. Somebody got
guns and face masks, and you act like you having a good time, nervous as hell.
Right.
I'm good.
Come in and rob the whole party.
Right.
They know
Right.
Oh, that's funny. That's hilarious, man. Hey, man, look, this show is really about letting the world know that there's so much talent in Chicago, and that we still here, and we still got that heat, and we like to roast and we like to Jones. And a lot of the comments I bring on here love to roast, and I appreciate you guys. You two are, to me, if I was to get in a roast and had to battle other people, I definitely would grab you two, because y'all just don't understand. Y'all two are some of the greatest roasters. Where did that come from each of you? How did that, because my mama roasts, so that's where it come from for me. My mama will roast you right now. She don't care how funny you is. She will gun your ass, and it probably would be funnier than you, even if you are funny, because she just old school hilarious. What about you guys? Where did that roasting come from?
Dude, just
well, me, I couldn't fight.
Go ahead, Dave.
So the only way I'm gonna get the only way, I'm sorry, I couldn't fight. So hell, I had to roast the motherfucker, get a motherfucker off me. I couldn't fight at all. So shit, you talk about a motherfucker make everybody laugh. Now, if you beat me up, everybody want to beat you up because I'm the cool guy now. So that's the only way I can defend myself, was to get the people on my side by rescuing real fast. So that's the way I did it. I couldn't fight.
They said, put your hands up. You said, no, nigga, your hands ashy.
Right. If I'm beating your ass at 3:15, I'm like, well, let's talk about your mama.
Let's talk about your mama.
I'm gonna at least get me something off.
Right.
Right.
What about you, Mark?
Man, just growing up, I come from a big family. My mother had like 17 brothers and sisters. So, dude, and like when I was young, like some of my aunts was like a few years older than me and teenagers. So, dude, as soon as you walked in my grandmother's house, it was on. They'd be like, look at the pants Marky boy got on. I'd be like, my mama bought these.
Oh yeah.
I'd be like, Mama, they ain't there talking about my pants. Well, you better go in there and talk about theirs.
That was our best defense, wasn't it? Well, you better go talk about theirs. That was the defense. My mama did the same thing.
Right.
Oh yeah.
And
I got the same thing. Mama ain't talking about me.
So when it comes to roasting, has there been someone, because to me, y'all two are really like, I give myself, I think I've rumbled with some of the most funniest people that I could rumble with, including you two. And Tyler Craig was one of the funniest roasters I've ever been.
Tyler was good.
Yeah. Who was the funniest roaster to you guys?
Dude, it's a few of them. Like, dude, Kenny Howe was cold with it. Schofield was cold with it.
Yeah.
Tony Roberts was cold with it.
Yeah.
Tony was my man. See, that was my man.
Double D out of Atlanta is cold with it.
Yeah, DeVarius.
Yeah, LeVar Walker out of Atlanta is cold with it. You know, it's some people that could go.
Yeah. That's good. Okay, so
I went to school with LeVar.
Oh, for real?
I went to school with LeVar, man. Like you said, I like LeVar. That was my man. He used to roast motherfuckers in school. I went to Simeon with LeVar. So he used to roast Mars and Simmons. That was another. that nigga was funny. But yeah, Tony Robbins was my favorite one, man. I saw him roast some people, man. The stuff he say, I'm like, what is he come up with?
How did he come up with something?
I gotta go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, he made you go back to the drawing board. I'm like, man, I got to get way more creative, bro. This dude coming with some crap that I'm like, damn, dude. So that was. But like you said, Tyler, me and Tyler, before he passed away, year before last, man, me and Tyler sat at Riddles, man, for like me, him, and his wife, and we just sat there just roasting everybody. Oh my God, that dude.
Right, yeah, he'll go all night.
He on another level with it too, bro.
Right.
Bro, he'll go all night. All that dude.
Yeah, Lavelle Cole with it too.
Yeah. So look, man.
Oh yeah, Lavelle definitely cold with it.
It's been an amazing show, man. It's a Christmas show. It's a holiday show. I'm with two of my favorite people. Thank y'all for coming out. I want both of y'all to give y'all info out to the fans again. Even though Mark says only 2 people watching, we're going to give them 2 people. You're going to get 2 more likes on your next post.
Oh, damn. I need that. I need that.
The only 2 people going to like you is me and Rob.
Make sure y'all give out your info. What's your Instagram, your Facebook? You got a back page. You got a OnlyFans page. Y'all twerking y'all ass on the internet somewhere. Let them know so they can give you some money, some Bitcoins or something.
Right. Well, on Facebook is on all my social media is Mark Simmons Live. Mark Simmons Live. But I don't even be on Instagram or Twitter. I just mostly be on Facebook.
Okay. Y'all check Mark Simmons out. Don't forget that's Def Comedy Jam. That's Barbershop 1, 2.
No, I never did Def Comedy Jam.
You ain't never get. I thought you did Def Jam.
Nah,
you ain't do the new one.
Nah, they ain't never. I ain't never do the new one.
Oh well, Martin First Amendment Comedy, BT's Comic View, MGD's Comedy Search, Bad Boys of Comedy. Everything you could ever think of, Carnival Cruise Line, Backpage and Backstage, twerking his ass for peanuts for the peanut gallery.
And I used to have a Bucket Boy drummer school.
Yeah.
Man.
I used to train them niggas.
Look. And they still in your They might still go to your school. They about 40 now, but they still in your school. Those some bitches grow. And look, they ain't bought no drums. I thought the hustle was to buy the drums.
My problem with the drummer, them Bucket Boys is them niggas never play a song.
Right. They did.
They never play a song.
I never heard that song.
They just beat till you give money.
They run up to your car. They run up to your car right before the light turns green. They're like, hey, look at over to the side. I want to hear the whole song. I used to pull over to the side. Show me the whole song, man. I'll give you $1. I need to hear the whole song.
So Dave, man, we about to get out of here, man. Tell them where to find you. Tell them your Twitter, your Instagram. Tell them what Lions Den on the side of the road you pull over and put your penis in for the glory hole.
My Instagram is Robert K is a loose zoo animal at Gmail. I'm sorry. Hey, look, Dave Johnson 00, man, on Instagram and Facebook, Dave Johnson, man. That's where you can find me, bro.
Yeah, y'all check out Dave, man. Hilarious, man. My dog, man. Very funny, very creative. Travels the country, scared to do really black rooms because he might get beat up. So you always see him in all the whitest rooms you can find.
Which makes it even.
That's why he worked in the Oak Lawn at O'Reilly's because you don't want to be around no black people. We don't shop at none of those 2 things.
That's right. That's right.
We know that we're asking.
Y'all thank y'all for joining us. Appreciate it. Mark Simmons, you're a legend. Can't wait to see you on that Hall of Fame, baby.
Who are most
Jay, we appreciate you.
Good to meet you, Mark. Great to meet you, bro.
Hurricane Radio.
Out for you, kid.
Most definitely,
Yeah,
man.
thanks, man. Appreciate you, man.
Legend in the game, baby. Most definitely.
Yeah. Hey, man, we gonna change the game, man.
Right,
we doing this next level. I'm trying to tell
Social
you.
distancing is really physical separation of people.
It's what we refer to when we ask people to